There are two kinds of people in the world, my friend. Those with a rope around their neck and the people who have the job of doing the cutting. Listen, the neck at the end of the rope is mine. I run the risks.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Two can dig a lot quicker than one.
Spears and Ali back on ESPN Tucson, 1490 AM, and the Spears and Ali podcast. Subscribe, rate, and comment today on Apple and Spotify. And also make sure you subscribe to the Spears and Ali YouTube channel today, where you can watch the good, the bad, and the ugly. 3 burning questions with Otis, among other great videos. I can't say 3 burning questions with Otis without hearing the little tune that Andrew sings it in.
I know. You got to add that to the beginning.
3 burning
you
questions
want
with
that on?
Otis.
I want that on, yeah.
Okay.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, I think it's funny. You did. It was funny. What you did was funny.
Thank
So
you.
let's keep it.
It's good stuff there,
And
man.
Weird Sports Wednesday, you've been posting that?
I have not. I gotta figure out how because it's a really short video. I don't know how it would
Short
be
videos
best.
are good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Spoon feed the people
Yeah.
the weirdness.
I will.
I mean, everybody's attention span is like, oh, that was 12 seconds, a little too long. So
You
Weird
know
Sports
what, you're
Wednesday
right.
is going to be just fine.
I got a good one this week too.
Interesting. Is it? No, I'm not gonna guess. I'm working on that.
I mean, he could guess for all
He's
time.
in-
I don't think he's gonna get it.
He's incorrigible, though. He just can't help it. Oh, man, I got something really interesting to say in a couple minutes. Okay, let me give you 20 guesses. Yeah. And there's my ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's getting better. He's getting better. He's a recovering.
guesser.
I need to know.
Question.
I need to know now. I
Guessaholic.
need to know now.
I
Guessaholic.
go to GA meetings.
Yeah.
My name is Justin. I'm a guesser. All right, let's.
It's Alan, isn't it? Your name is Alan.
Hi, my name is. All right, let's get to the good, the bad, and the ugly. Brought to you by Chapman Automotive Group. Shout out to our good friends over at Chapman Automotive Group. We appreciate you guys for not only sponsoring us, but doing a lot of great things for our community. They just took part in the Porsche Renovation Challenge.
Yeah. Nice, beautiful 914.
914.
Yeah, it's well done. Whoever does their renovations, true artist.
Heck yeah, man. All right, let's get to the good, the bad, and the ugly. Brought to you by Chapman Automotive Group. Ali, get us started, man.
Real quick, man. I think maybe we saw the football game of the year at the IFL Championship game on Saturday, and the season hasn't even started yet. 64-61. A lot of offensive fireworks. Storylines up the yin-yang with Jed Fish coming to support Jaden DeLora. Jaden DeLora getting the NFL or the IFL MVP of the game. And, just going down to the last play at the 2-inch line to win the championship. And no defense in the game at all except for that play. Vegas stops Green Bay on the tush push. And the best part of that game, honestly, to see my guy Spears at a sporting event as Justin Spears, the fan, not Rupert the reporter. Just weird. Yeah, weird guy. Like, hey, Justin, how's it going? Oh, good. I just got to get over here. And so on that second down play and the first quarter, you ran the ball to the left. Were you thinking about running the ball to the right? So anyway, I'm making fun of you a little bit, but I just really enjoyed being at a game with you as a fan, and I had a lot of fun. It was great to be with one of my favorite guys in the world, Dennis Benet, and just really enjoyed it. So it was a great game. It was a great day for Tucson, and I just can't wait to build on that, pack that stadium, and really just have a great event for our community. So that's my good.
It's so funny. I was very curious about attendance, and I went to go ask Jay Gonzalez, who's been helping out with media relations for the IFL Championship and also the Tucson Sugar Skulls. And I come back, and Ollie was like, you really couldn't help yourself, could you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, I was just asking about attendance. That's all. He's like, you stop being Rupert for 1 second.
And it was just awesome. I mean, I think it was like around a little over 3,000, and just to see the fans from Green Bay and Las Vegas that traveled and
Green Bay traveled hard.
big time. And these things are just more important than just the game. It's just the hotels were full, the restaurants downtown were full in August, right? So it's meaningful to a lot of people. So I really hope that our community really comes together and continues to support events such as that. And like Tucson looked great. Tucson did a great job. And once again, Tucson proved to be one of the best hosts of any events that come from out of town for visitors. So like I say all the time, you come as family, or you come as friends, and then you leave as family. So hopefully a lot of people really enjoyed their time here in Tucson. I know Las Vegas did a little bit more.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Tucson, the Olive Garden of the Southwest.
That's right. All the salad and breadsticks you can eat.
So my good is, and I found a loophole here because we can only have one good, but there's layers for this one good, and that is
Onion of good.
And that is South Point Catholic, and I'll tell you why. One, former South Point Catholic head football coach Dennis Benet hanging out with us at the IFL Championship. It was great to connect with him. It was great to see him and talk some ball with him. And you know, we've seen each other in the past many times, and we've had conversations. But to sit there at a football game, usually I'm always watching Dennis on the sidelines, right, coaching, and then I talk to him after the game as Rupert the reporter. To be at a football game, watching that game with him and you, who also coached at South Point, I thought was really cool. And then, I mean, the fact that you brought Ollie the Arizona Bowl to Tucson, Arizona in 2015. That was the first year. And to see the evolution of the game, or of the bowl game, over the last decade, to go from being sponsored by Nova Home Loans to then going to OfferPad for a year, then going to Barstool Sports and having that connection to the dog, the D-O-double-G himself. Maybe one of the biggest marketing guys, one of the biggest, most popular faces in the world. I mean, think about the last year and a half of Snoop Dogg, and for him to be the face of the Arizona Bowl as the title sponsor, I think is tremendous. And what you have done with the Arizona Bowl really carved the path for the IFL championships. Not only just going here, but even considering it. I mean, when you think about the cities that were in contention for the IFL championship, we're talking about Nashville. Nashville's popping right now. The bachelorette party capital of the world. There's a lot of things happening in Nashville. It's a booming city right now. They could have easily said, let's go to Nashville. It's more enticing for our fans. We can keep it in Vegas. But the thing with Vegas is that the arena is not on the Strip. You got to travel away from the Strip to get to that game. They also thought about Phoenix, too. There's a lot of great things in Phoenix. But for the IFL to consider Tucson and then capitalizing on it and setting up shop here for the next 3 years, a big reason why is because of you, my friend. So thank you for everything that you've done for Tucson, Arizona. Thank you for what you've done with football. I mean, you talk about specifically Tucson is a sports town, but as far as like the football side of it, you have a profound influence on that with the Arizona Bowl, with the IFL championships, with the Tucson Sugar Skulls in general. So you're in a lot of ways, you're like the Tucson football godfather, my man. So thank you for all that you've done. And you coached at South Point, so I decided to use the South Point Catholic loophole. And then shout out to Lathan Ransom for getting an interception against all these Pittsburgh Steelers in preseason. So my good is South Point Catholic football for all the reasons I just mentioned.
Well, anytime you do anything like, thank you, my friend. And so if you wanted 11 choices for your good, I would have let you the way you started. So good job by you. No, it was a great day for our community. My bad. Turning to the page here, I just watched the entire Dallas Cowboys documentary. It is fantastic. I got to admit, it is fantastic. But as a guy that's got an ownership stake in the Sugar Skulls, that is, the founder, chairman of the Arizona Bowl, that runs a law firm, there's a lot of important lessons in that documentary. And the biggest one that I got is, don't worry about who gets the credit. The fact is to see that how Jimmy Johnson and Jerry Jones's relationship, which was repaired last year when Jimmy Johnson was inducted into the Dallas Cowboy Ring of Honor. It all came down to who got the credit, and their biggest argument was whose idea was it to trade Herschel Walker. It's just silliness. And those guys who went to college together, won a national championship at Arkansas for the football team in 1964 together, to have those guys not have a relationship for so many years because both of them were butthurt over who should have get more credit for the 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. is really stupid.
Yeah.
And as a guy that runs organizations, do your job. Jerry Jones transformed the NFL as an owner. He's the one that did the deal with Pepsi when NFL was a Coke league. He's the one that did the deal with Nike when the NFL was a Reebok league. And the owners sued Jerry Jones over that. But he showed the rest of the owners we can make more revenue than we're making. He's the one that really spearheaded the TV deals being so high. He brought Fox. When Fox got the NFL, they were in only 60% of the households in America. That was a big risk. Jerry Jones, if he just stayed in his lane and was just a good businessman and one of the greatest marketers of all time, would be looked at much greater than he is today, because he just can't help himself from being the GM and running the team and trying to get the credit for if they ever get to it's been 30 years, but I think the facts, right now it's like, I think we got a good data that maybe you're not a good GM. If he would just put somebody in a position to run the football team and do their job, and he did his job, the Cowboys would be a much more successful organization. And that taught me a lot about the things that I do in life. So shower credit on others. It's amazing what we can accomplish when you don't care who gets the credit, and focus on what you do, and then bring good people on to do what they do and let them do their jobs. And fortunately, I think I've learned that because I have great people like Kim Adair, Eric Rhodes, Del Arvayo with the Arizona Bowl. I got great partners with the Sugar Skulls and the Guy family and my law firm. Can't say enough about Tim Metcalf and my partners.
Timmy!
So a lot of learning moments in the Dallas Cowboys documentary, and also very entertaining. So it was really good.
That was your bad?
That was my bad. Well, think about it. Just think about that relationship. He's when he hired Jimmy Jones from college, he's like, if you're going to own a football team, hire your best friend. Those guys were inseparable, but then they just couldn't get over who got the credit. And Jerry Jones just could not take himself away from, I have to be the guy that's running this team and gets the credit for the success. So, yeah, there was definitely some bad highlights in there. Yeah.
My bad is bad beats, and now thankfully,
good beat for me.
I came out on top.
Yeah.
It was good for me because I won this bet, but man, I definitely had to wipe some sweat off my forehead at the end of the game. So college football got started on Saturday with Week 0. We saw Farmageddon, Iowa State versus Kansas State. And Iowa State, they've had Kansas State's number over the last 3 years. Three straight wins for the Cyclones over Kansas State.
They're good.
Matt Campbell, great coach, man.
Great coach.
I
like Connor Beck, their quarterback, a lot.
Rocco
Beck, yeah. He's got moxie.
For sure.
He's got it.
And Iowa State is a great program, and they're a great team, so well coached. Same with Kansas State. But, they're playing overseas. It's the first game of the season. They're playing on a soccer pitch, so you got the all natural grass. And then I was just curious because I'm like, man, the game's in Ireland. Wonder what the weather is like over there. And as soon as I woke up Saturday morning, I checked the weather in Dublin, Ireland. I saw that it was rainy, overcast, and I'm like, soccer field, raining. This seemed the first game of the season. This feels like a good under bet. And I'm like, I hope I'm not the kiss of death right now.
It was 49 for the people that are listening.
I got it at 51.5.
51.5, wow.
Yeah, I got it at 51.5 for the over-under. And I took the under because of all the reasons that I just mentioned. And the first 3 quarters of the game, I'm like, man, I'm feeling really good about myself right now. Right? It's only, 14-14 at halftime or something like that. Yeah. I'm like, this is a good bet. I'm riding high right now. And then all of a sudden, the fourth quarter hit, and they started exchanging blows. And I'm like, son of a gun. They're going to barely get the over. And so the over-under the final score was 24-21, so it's at 45, right? And then Iowa State, they have the ball late. They score a touchdown, and when they scored the touchdown, I was like, no! Right. Which, it would have sealed the deal for them, right?
Running back, go down. You can just run out the clock. Go down.
Yeah. And I was like, no! What are you doing? Damn it! The freaking overhit. And then they were like, wait, hold on a second. I think his forearm might have hit the 1 yard line before it crossed the pylon. They reviewed it. They ruled him down at the 1 yard line. They picked up that first down, and then once they got back on the field, they allowed the play clock to run down to the 2-minute warning. And first down on the 1 yard line, do you score and give them a chance?
No.
Or do you just take 3 knees and milk the clock? And on the 1 yard line, they took 3 knees, milked the clock. Total points at 45. The under hit. I thought it wasn't going to hit, but then it did hit. And if you've ever seen a fat man do a cartwheel, well, that's exactly what I did in my backyard when the under hit.
Well,
Somebody on that team had an under bet.
so
I
I was
happy.
riding with you because Kansas State was down 24-14, and I saw they were getting 9.5 points. So I said, you know what, I'm going to bet on them plus 9.5. And it was pretty much even money. It was even money. And so they scored that long touchdown, 24-21. And then I had the same, right? Because if they scored a touchdown, it would have been 10.
Yeah.
So I was riding with you. Do you realize how similar that end of the year, that last play with the forearm going down was to the IFL championship with the Green Bay guys' forearm going down?
Oh, man.
It was almost identical. So
That's crazy.
yeah, I was riding with you, not the under, but I had Kansas State plus 9.5. All right, my ugly is staying with that game. Avery Johnson, the quarterback at Kansas State, after the game, his father and brother got into a brawl, and his brother beat the heck out of his father. And that's ugly in itself, right? I mean, what do you think Avery Johnson's having to deal with his dad and his brother got in a fight with each other after the game? But then I started thinking, what could possibly have been said for his brother to beat the hell out of his father? And was it Yo Mama jokes? It had to be something about their mom, right? I mean, dad had to say something mean about mom, and brother beat him up. Because what would it take for a son in Dublin, Ireland, after his brother, the father's son, just played quarterback for Kansas State, and they lost, to say, you know what? In front of all these people right outside the stadium, I am so enraged that I'm going to make a total scene, and I'm going to beat you up, Dad.
I can think of 2 things. They're both brown, and they both get served at the bar.
Beer, huh?
Guinness and whiskey, my friends.
Well, I mean, maybe, but I can't even think of a level of intoxication. I can't even think of what. It's just this unfathomable for a son to raise his hand against his father unless father's like physically doing something or verbally abusing mom. So I'm just going to say.
Or maybe he made a reference to his athletic career. Like you weren't really
not
much
even
of a,
that.
It's like The Sopranos. You weren't a great varsity athlete.
No, I'm going to just put both my feet firmly in the ground and say, my ugly is when Yo Mama jokes go bad.
By the way, Avery Johnson, is it just me or does he look like the little girl from Remember the Titans? I don't know why whenever I look at him, I'm like, that's the defensive coordinator's daughter. That's Coach Yost's daughter.
Yeah.
Anyways, my ugly, I'll keep it quick. Cracker Barrel, what are you doing? This redesign, have you seen this? Yeah, they're
Doing so good. We were almost 6 for 6 on sports related stuff.
Yeah.
We were doing so good.
they redesigned their restaurants and it just looks gray and boring. And I'm like, what?
I've never been to Cracker Barrel.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good once every 5 years.
That's,
You have it while you're in Yuma, and then that's about it. But yeah, I remember
Really doing a great job of selling it.
I really enjoy why people get so bothered about certain things, and this is one of those. I'm like, why? Who cares? Who
it's
cares?
just boring. Everyone's
When's the last
doing
time
this.
you went to Cracker Barrel?
Maybe like 8 years ago. But it's the interior design. It's so boring. Like
They took the
We need
Southern
colors.
Gentleman off the logo.
Yeah.
That's really what happened. And the barrel.
It's just part of my hair.
I wouldn't have done it, but I don't care.
it's just so gray and boring. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my ugly.